Alrighty, everybody. We are back for Sydney, Tokyo with SPDas, Elliot Wave Theory Trader. We'll notice that we've had a couple of posts, automated posts go out throughout the day on the main X account that have been deleted right away. Those are just some of the testing that we're doing with the trade ideas and the team. We're also testing the AI trade ideas that will be automatically posting on the account. So you'll see sometimes that things will get deleted, but we always put the word test in the description in the post itself. So if you don't see the word test, then that's a real trade idea. There's one on X right now, as well as Telegram and on Discord that we put out from 7 p.m. for Euro USD, and that's SPDas doing a live trade idea for you. Hopefully by tomorrow we should have the trading uh, automated trade setup system all set up and ready to go for holders. And that of course means that you need to be a holder and log in to be able to see the trade ideas from both SPDas and IT Trader. The AI trade ideas will follow soon after, and of course you'll be able to use query credits to generate your own ideas for whatever pair on whatever time frame you want. Without any further ado, or I don't even know if I said that right. Why don't we, SPDOS is patiently waiting on the other side here. I'm going to switch over and we'll get right to business. SPDOS, thank you for your patience. The trading floor is yours.
All right. Thank you, Igor, and no worries for that. I was just printing the counts here while you were addressing. And once again, a warm welcome and good morning and good evening to all who are joining us live on X or YouTube. And let's get started straight away with daily chart of Euro. The larger degree trend doesn't change. It's like five up since the high was print at it was decided it was confirmed on precisely on 17th of July 2023 that euro has upside unfinished business on the upside. Let's put it that way. It took almost 2 years now, or 1.5 years, to complete that corrective decline. It was a complex one. Finally, we are there at the 61.8% bounce. So the next larger larger degree wave move would be on the north side, subdividing into five waves, and the pattern would actually be a very structured way. If you can just compress and look at it as spatial intelligence way, that particular wave equals or coincides with I mean, markets are really, they move in an artistic manner. I mean, they produce patterns, beautiful patterns, equal in. I'm not saying in magnitude. It's not possible always because of the degrees, but always similar to the patterns 5 3 5. So you've got the first five wave, and then the corrective wave, and then the next five waves almost that also should equate in the magnitude. By the end of this pattern, we should be seeing like a structured like this. If I do the channel, we haven't done this channeling earlier. So you see that this it moves. It would actually move in this channel with. I mean, it's a potential is too high actually. If you go back to the channel, remember this is the C wave. The C waves are the quickest and the fastest, and they are actually worth beholding the vision actually. All right, the C waves and the third waves are like that. Like let's go to the hourly where we've got the trade set up. We'll be doing it all over again. I need to cancel that or remove that. So the hourly chart is quite clean enough for us to start plotting the lower degree counts here. Is my new degree, and on the right hand side it's an ABC of similar degree. That's a zigzag. And now what we are beginning to see on the right hand side is again a potential five wave completion which could be pushing through 1.05. So we will label that portion just in a while after some transaction confirmation. Let's wait for day. Okay, just join that for maybe tomorrow for you if you're joining from the western side. We've got trigger in the form of an NFTs today. First Friday of the month. That's going to be interesting. We are in New York. We just after the NFP when I'll be joining New York. So let's see the transaction could be expected to go sideways for a while. But the trade setup, yes, we have gotten along again. That's an active trade setup. We've gotten along again around 1.0385 right away. And yesterday it was live. When we were live in the Tokyo Sydney overlap or in the London overlap, I think we got in right at the backside test at 1.0360. So it's just a matter of 20 points, nothing different. So longs are active, and the top loss recommended is 1.02. That is the termination of wave 2 of a lesser degree. And the potential target now, first target we have mentioned as around 1.05. That's the short-term target of this particular wave or this particular rally. And the overall target is now flashing up on your screens. Just flipping it to a 4 hours so that we can have a clear view. Okay, and removing the the shorter wave, and that's where we have been. This is what we've been targeting. So the first major target is around 1.07. The first target is at 1.05. The second major target is at 1.0750 and further. It's just beginning actually. It's beginning to open up on the northern side. So positional, it's a positional call, and we'll be also pushing through the intraday setups and re-entries and all those stuff, and then finally we'll start picking those stop loss and we'll start locking the profits going forward. All right. So that's the story of euro. Okay, dollar index. Okay, the chart is there with us since we did it yesterday, I think. Oh, yes, we intentionally kept it as it is. So let's pick up from where we left, right? So that would be quite interesting. Dollar index shorts are active. Uh, positionally from 1.109.80, but we missed 80 actually. It was just around the market open on Monday. So they're active from 109.40. Uh, and the fresh orders were being taken at 107.90, 108 region. That's a lower degree wave 4, which we were expecting to terminate around 38.2% of wave 3. You see that slight light channel view here. All right, I've not darkened it because it would interfere a lot on the wave counts and Fibonacci ratios. And putting too much on your chart doesn't really make it clean actually. That's why it's a light channel. So slowly what has happened is the price action has started moving towards the direction of the projected orange curve. So the first short-term target comes around 106.50, and the medium term or intermediate target for the dollar index would come around 105, I suppose. It's 104.89, and it's going to go even further. All right, so that's the story in the dollar index. Wave 5 is quite just underway. The fifth wave of a lesser degree is just underway. And if I mean the worst come scenario or the alternate count could be that we've got this wave A of the entire decline from 109.80. So we might see a wave that's a wave A, B, and we might see wave C pushing higher of the 61.8% of the entire drop. Not the third wave, actually, the entire drop. So it could go to the 61.8% as well, right there, and then reverse lower. That is if this is not a fourth wave. Okay, that's just an alternate count. Alternate paths are always good to be kept in mind, just in case we've done the labeling slightly here and there incorrect. It keeps us in check always, and it also keeps us in confidence that okay, the alternate path is coming live, and we actually need not worry. It's just about a bit of noise, and then get back. And otherwise, if the trend is changing, it alerts us that we might be on the wrong path. So for now, we'll keep the short-term target at 106.50. And I think we've had the daily chart view earlier, so I'm not taking it again. Gold. Uh, uh, First of all, I'm going to take you guys to 4 hour time frame, and we are going to see where we actually stand once again. So, in terms of the wave degree, a minor, I'm just putting a text here, minor wave 3 kind of terminated around 80s, 2788. And since then, we are looking for a minor wave 4 to terminate or drop down towards towards 2450 2500 zone, and the structure that it is taking is potentially of an expanded flat. So a minute degree ABC is in picture. Remember, we've got a minor wave 3, and now we're expecting a minor wave 4, and complete that minor wave 4 structure. We are going through a minute wave 4. All right. We are going through a minute ABC structure. Now, what we see on the right hand side, or what we see on the recent price action, so the path is clear, I suppose. That is the path we are. Gold is most likely to be taken by gold going forward. It should be in 5 waves. All right. It's not that wave 4 will be so simple. Connective waves are always tricky, and remember, we are in a wave 4 right now. The identification itself was a bit tricky. Now, what we are seeing on the price action, let's focus there. There are quite a few counts possible here. Now, if it is the third of third wave, I'm going to print an arrow. I don't want to just keep on labeling. It would be much adjusted in that case. Arrow is also I'm going to remove just after this explanation. So if this is a second wave of wave, the third wave is extending, then that would be the termination of wave 3 and then wave 4 and then wave 5. This is what we should be able to see in the coming couple of days or hours, a few hours, sorry. So we've got a wave 1 and then an expanded flat wave 2, and wave 3 is just unfolding. All right. If that is the case, then prices would, I mean, I think I should zoom in a bit more. So if this is the case, prices would always stay or want to stay below the 2871 zone. If it stays below or continues to stay below 2871 zone, that will that will reaffirm and reconfirm our status of holding short positions. Remember, we have already taken shorts. Partial shorts are still active from the 28, I think it was 28, 70, 75 zone. We took partial profits in and during that drop yesterday. We haven't done anything during this drop yesterday again. All right, after the New York session was over, it dropped all the way towards 35 actually. Now it is retracing. You have to just come up with whether it's a retracement or it's going to go an impulse higher. So we've kept one more chance for 28, 90, 95. That's the trading point of view. So shorts are active from 75. We want to sell more around 90, around the 88, 90 zone. Remember the convergence we had taken earlier, and we are targeting much, much, much lower levels. So the first target would be 28.10 now. After that, be 27. Each support would be taken out one by one. Finally, we are reaching towards 2500. Now, the most important part is we've got to, this structure on a 15 minutes chart is needs to be, needs to hold uh, below 71. I think that's key. All right, and if it does, then we are back in business. Bears are back in business for quite a long time going forward. All right, I'm going to do with this trend line as well. If there are any alternate counts, we will discuss in the next session. Right now, if you look at the smaller time frame on the 15, it really pays off sometimes when you are doing your maths on the smaller time frame as well, and it helps us find out potential trade entries if required. I think 59, 60, the 61.8% is being tested right now. We'll be watching it for a while now, and once a turn happens, we can actually go and add further positions around the current level as well. We'll be pushing through the portal on the trade setups. Yeah, it's touching around the 60 mark, but we need to confirm and reconfirm that 70 is not being tested or not being taken out. We'll be watching for the next few hours, and we'll keep updating as needed. All right. But if tell you what, if gold has completed that wave B of a larger degree, I mean a minute wave B is complete. If this is complete, then we are we are back in business on the south side. Could go along a big way. Just before I take it to the Bitcoin, I wanted to just see if there is a candlestick pattern appearing on the daily chart. Okay, it's a hanging man. This signal is a hanging man. Let me remove the trend line. So you have that beautiful bullish candle. It's not a Harami signal. Harami signal would have been just a small bearish body. I explained yesterday what it would be like. I mean, we just discussed. But this candle is a hanging man. It's also hanging man is almost. I mean, he can drop anytime. He's just hanging around a small cliff or a loose cliff. That's what it indicates. So if it is correctly done, or if we go by the high probable trade setup after that, ideally it should be a bearish signal, bearish candle today with a trigger lined up as well. So it's be interesting to see how prices behave in the next few hours. We are holding partial shorts already, so we are good on the trade side. I think now we don't have any trades in Bitcoin. I've been not recommending any trades as well. Just the I'm bringing up the daily chart with the potential wave counts here. Just be a bit careful on the long side if you are with a stop loss around 91. If you are holding longs, the stop loss should be 91. We would stay aside for a while and be watchful if the prices are going to drop lower towards 89 or 91 again. But that's the only suggestion we'd like to make because of minor wave 5. So minute wave 5, and there are actually 3 degrees: minute, minute, and minor. So minute wave 5 of minor wave 5 could be complete or might have completed at 109. All right. And we are always playing the game of probability, and we're just placing or proposing a probability here. If these 3 degree waves are complete at 109, maybe Bitcoin could be preparing for something else going forward. Just need to be a bit watchful, that's all. All right. So that is the story. We are not recommending a specific trade in Bitcoin, but if you are long, then you have to keep your stop loss around the 91 mark. All right. One last look on the US indices, Dow Jones. I saw the SPX 500 pulling back, and that is also done by the dollar index. But tell you what, I mean, this could be a lower degree wave 4, nothing more than that. What I can see on the chart is wave 1, 2, 3. That is wave 1, 2, and 3. I think we've got the first impulse, brothers. Or that is a wave 3, an extended wave 3. So if we've got the first impulse, then we are back in business. On the short side, we will add positions. This is what I was waiting for. But let me check. Few more seconds, please. If it is wave 3, okay, so that third wave might have terminated a bit lower. So we give it a chance of third wave termination around 44,500 overnight. That means we still have one more way to go. Let's check if the wave 4 is terminating right now. It is stalling at the previous wave 4 of one lesser degree. That's what I can see right now. Stalling at a 38.2%, just about that. And if that is the case, then the next target for Dow Jones would be 44, 430 or even below. So watch out for this. Okay, let's see the RSI. If it is around 60, it is at 53, so it's not so bad. If we see one more wave lower, okay, around the 44,000 or something, that completes the 5 wave structure. And 5 wave lower means at least we are going another 5 wave down, if not further. And who knows, it could be the wave 1 of the larger degree down move that the Dow Jones is planning. So it's going to be very interesting in the next few hours. As I keep saying, we need to see some break below 44,000 to confirm on the chart side again or add more positions there. All right. So once again, thank you for tuning in, and I'll be back again during the London times. Uh, we'll be happy to hand over to Igor. Igor, back to you, brother.
Thank you very much, SPDas. Always a pleasure.
Thank you.
Alrighty, folks. We will be back tomorrow, 5 a.m. EST, for London Live. And of course, Friday is our unofficial community update. So we'll have a lot of stuff to show you. We're super excited. We've been building, well, you've been following us along as we're building, and every day we get more and more things completed. So we're pretty excited, pretty happy with the way things are working out and how the tech is developing. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave you off with that, and we'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.
ForexLens gives you the edge. ForexLens understands the global economy and financial markets. With machine learning, we give you real-time global analysis and investment strategies. ForexLens lets you invest and earn with institutional traders, even if you're new to trading. Trading and investing made simple with ForexLens. Check out our performance at ForexLens.com. Get the edge on trades. Your eye into the markets. ForexLens.com. Forex